Good morning, guys, and welcome to Gratitude and Good Eats. It is awesome that we are doing this. I'm so excited to get started. And even though we've been off for a week, it feels like so much longer than that. I don't know if it's just me, maybe because it's been a long week for me, but I'm so excited to be doing this. Personally, October was a very crazy month for me. I didn't stick to anything as much as I wanted to, but I am fully engaged in November, and I'm ready to do this with you guys, and we have so many great things planned. The one big difference, as you guys have noticed, is that this upcoming week, starting on Monday, we are calling it a prep week. So we will officially get kicked off on Monday, November 6th, but we're building in this prep week because we really believe that the way that you start has so much to do with the way that you end. And we are going to be focusing the next week on things like meal prep and how to get prepared for that. We're going to make sure that you guys have solid goals and it's laid out so specifically for you that you know what you're aiming for. We are going to talk to you about the importance of stats. We're really going to be focusing on that this coming month because in the past, I know that it's been really hard for some of you to check in on Saturday morning with your stats, where you've been. We're really going to push you guys to do this every week, and it's going to be in the form of sharing with the group or not. But we just really want to make sure that there is a measure for what you're doing so that you feel like motivated and really excited to keep going because you're seeing changes. And we'll never know if we're seeing changes if we're not tallying that and keeping track of that. So the other things are we are going to supply you guys with meal plans and recipes so that when we officially kick off on the 6th, you know exactly what you're doing. If you look in the file section now, there's already tons of crock pot meal plans, and there's the meal plan from Clean Week, which has some really amazing recipes in there, and there is some 21 Day Fix friendly Thanksgiving recipes, so we kind of get us in the mode for that. So we're super, super excited. The one thing that I will say about this month that we're going to be focusing on is, Gratitude Thanksgiving. Well, what does that have to do with health and fitness? In my personal experience, when you wake up with a grateful heart, when you wake up thankful for the day that you have, for another chance at being healthy, your expectation for life and for yourself, you come from a place of contentment. So people who are always complaining and not thankful and just kind of in this place of that's not good enough, that's kind of, it leaves you in this place of being stuck, of feeling like, you know what, I'm never going to get there. But when you are thankful for every step that you take, for choosing to show up here in this group, for making the commitment to buy your challenge pack, for being a part of a community that's uplifting and encouraging, you say to yourself, you know what, I can do this, and I'm grateful for this, and I'm thankful. And so your mind shift starts to change slowly when you are thankful for things. And so that is why every day this month, when you do your check-ins, we're going to be adding a grateful part or what we're thankful for that day. So for those of you that have been with me for a year or more, you guys remember last Thanksgiving group, we did the same thing. We did our breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack check-in, but at the very end, we said thankful for blank today. So that is something that we are bringing back for this November. So next Saturday, I'm going to pop in here and I'm going to tell you all the other crazy things that we have planned for this month, all the things that you guys can look forward to. But for today's purpose, I want you guys to get ready and prepped for Prep Week. So we're going to be bringing you next week a series of videos on how to get prepared and just make this mind shift transition so that we're all ready to go for Monday, November 6th. It's not going to be, next week is going to be a little bit different, so we're not going to make you guys check in if you don't want to. It's going to be basically this transition period. So if you want to check in, wonderful. If you have questions, please post them in the group. It's basically whatever you guys need to get yourself in a really good place to start on Monday the 6th. Please utilize that for the next week. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. Yep, we're going to be talking to you guys also about the food list. So majority of the Beachbody On Demand programs, they each have their own food list. They each have their own meal plans. And so I'm going to go into depth this coming week about that, how to access that, how to access Fixate, the cooking show, that all of you guys have these tools, but you're not using them. And so I'm going to talk to you guys about that. So that's it for today. A little bit later, I want you guys to introduce yourselves, tell us what program you're doing this month, tell us what Shakeology flavor you're doing, and tell us what your favorite part of Thanksgiving is. That's coming later today, but until then, welcome. So excited to get started with you guys. I love you and I've missed you, and let's do this thing. All right, bye.